What's up, everybody? It's your boy Norm coming at y'all real quick, man. This is my Detroit Lions hosting the Carolina Panthers recap. As y'all know, we lost today to the Carolina Panthers, 27-24. Uh, I'm just be honest, man. This is not really one of the best games the Lions could have played today. Definitely, probably one of the worst games of the year because neither side of the ball did well on the trenches. Neither side of the ball did well as far as play calling. You know what I'm saying? So in general, we just did not play well. I respect what we tried to do in the fourth quarter. That still gives me a little hope for the season because you always want to see your team fight back. But honestly, we lost this game because of like two, three reasons. Basically, we lost because of play calling. We lost because of bad coaching, and in general, we just lost because of just I'm gonna say the third one was the crowd couldn't get into it, and I know it's kind of messed up to put the crowd into this one, but you got some Lions fans out here who can get real sour and leave over the smallest reasons. I'm out here all day saying like, hey, it's one half of the game. Wait, don't leave. Damn near a good quarter of the crowd left today. I understand because in the second quarter and in the whole third quarter, we was completely dry just about. Especially in the third quarter, we couldn't draw no points up. Nothing. We couldn't stop the scores. We couldn't do anything. Just mistakes after mistakes. We are now 1-2 at home. We cannot continue to lose games because like this, especially if we are, let's say, it's in the books to be a playoff team. This is a foreshadowing. You do not want to go into a game where this same similar type of situation. You have a bad game most of the way. You find a way to come back, but you can't finish because of something like, oh, we ain't got no timeouts. I don't know why we keep burning our time. When we was coming back last year, yeah, we burnt our timeouts at times, but we found a way to at least keep one during most of our comeback victories. We had 8 of them last year. We found a way to keep at least one in our favor. You know what I'm saying? Just in case something went wrong. At least a couple of times. And then other times we didn't have no timeouts. We probably was on defense and we already had scored the game winning points, but we had to get a turnover or something like that. That's how we was last year. This year we're just taking ourselves out of that factor. It's the same thing with the Atlanta Falcons. We didn't have any timeouts. That's a key timeout in that end of the game. We could have actually stopped the clock and prepared ourselves for anything. That's a big reason why we lost that one too. It's almost the same similar reasons we lost today. Probably even harder than was that game. And that's what I'm saying. Calls went our way and calls went against us. I think it was a decently fair enough game by the referee, so I'm not gonna blame it on the officials. Cam Newton showed up to play today. Because we couldn't apply no pressure. I kept saying all day, if we can apply pressure to Cam Newton, that forces him out the pocket, and that doesn't end well. If he runs out the pocket of his own accord, without pressure coming to you, that's a dangerous step. And you've seen after we scored the touchdown, he did exactly that. Average pressure at best. He ran down his own accord, threw a bomb, nearly scored a touchdown that he used like a little trick play run or something like that with McCaffrey at the end of it, scoring a touchdown. See, stuff like that. Like I said, both play callers are really struggling today. But it's just that I'm not gonna get no excuses. Like I said, with the referee, but Lions screwed themselves out. They didn't show up to play. They didn't want to win today. I still feel like we still got a shot though. I can see us still winning against the Saints. But even if we do win on the road, when we come home after the bye week, we better not bring the same mentality when it comes to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh don't care if you're at home or you at their house. They come to play. They're a very playoff experienced team. They're an experienced team when it comes to the last minutes of the game. We need to be on our P's and Q's. Cannot take no unnecessary L. Even with the Saints next week, we don't want to take no unnecessary L unless we had to either. We want to try to win as many games. Like I said, we are 1-2 at home. That's not good. Lions, and one thing they always is usually they're in the season 6-2, 7-1. So, Jim Caldwell, you gotta get better on your stuff, man. You cannot sit here blowing games. We just resigned you. I'm not trying to pick at you about that, but bad play calling from your coordinator got Stafford a little bit banged up. Uh, as it stands, Amir Abdullah's only rushing for 257 yards overall so far this season. Not trying to make it all about rushing yardage. I'm just saying, need to start sticking to the run. Came out today trying to do a little too much. I think that was a problem. Ebron is not the answer. It's about time we start getting Darren Fells a little bit more involved in the offense, along with Michael Roberts. And this is why I wish we could have kept the fourth tight end, somebody like Robert Tonyan or even Carter Lee, who I preferred. I wish we could have kept them as an option to put in there, man, because Ebron's just not getting it. When you allow a tight end to come in your crib and outdo you, and you a top 10 pick, that is a problem with me. I can't sit on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not all his fault why we lost, but he's a big part of the reason too. I still say he's a big portion of the reason, but we have multiple reasons why we lost this game. Lions got to do better. I know that. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not angry. I was for a minute because we was dry, and I said, like I said, the fans, because we couldn't get nothing going. The fans were really out of it today, man. They could not make no noise to save their life until like the fourth quarter. Fans were really out of it from like most of the 10 minutes of the second quarter and the whole entire third quarter. No noise. And that was just depressing. Even during halftime, you normally hear a little noise during halftime about any random thing. They not even making no noise. It was sad watching that. And so they came in the fourth quarter. Fans sparked up a little bit. Like a good quarter of our fans left today, man, out the game, man, doing because of the scenario of them not able to produce or nothing. I kept trying to say the game ain't over, but you know it's hard to get to some fans. They want to leave, they just want to leave. You know, I don't try to judge it, but Lions do got to get better, man. But like I said, I'm not gonna try to make this video too long. I'm not about to angry. Shout out to all the Carolina fans, the Panther Nation. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Cam Newton. Uh, played a real good game today. It was a good game though, man. You know, especially at the end. It came down. It could have ended better for us, but possibly. But you know, hey, it was a good game. You know what? One thing I say, even though, you know, we like every usually after we come after a year after the playoffs, we don't do too well. I still feel like we could be a playoff team this year. Like I said, my expectations was 10-6, 11-5 area, so I'm still on that. We ain't gonna win every game, unfortunately. We can see ourselves winning, how we can win some games, but that don't mean we go do it. You know what I mean? I did underestimate Carolina's offense. But back to what I was saying. Um, you know, like in 2015, we come off a playoff year. We start off 0-5, then 1-7. Then we try to open up some spark. After 2012, after 2011 season, we went to the playoffs. We started off, I think, with one win, and then we just kept losing. Then it was like our wins, our 4-12 season, our wins was very spread out. This is the best I've seen them play after the playoffs, though. They still come back with fight. The Lions still ain't just laying down and dying and taking it. They still trying to come back and fight. Even though they could do a little bit better job of fighting ahead of time too, though. But still, I can appreciate the fight they do try and put in effort. So that's always something to look up forward to. This is still overall a young team that's inexperienced. They got to grow. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Shout out to DV, man. Some of y'all keep y'all head up, man. Quit bashing the team. Don't throw them in the garbage off of one loss. And shout out again to the Panthers fans. Good win on y'all end. So it's your boy Noam. I'll see y'all with another video soon. Peace.